Hi, beautiful people. My name is Ericina, and I just thought that I would do like a little story time or a little chit chat, a little yapping session about moving from Atlanta to Texas. I lived in Atlanta my whole life. Like, moved there when I was 7 years old, and so I lived there my whole life. Like, I was raised on the South Side. I was in College Park, and after college, I moved back. I moved to Smyrna, Georgia. It's like a little north Atlanta, and growing up, I loved Atlanta, and it just kind of I just kind of got tired of it. I think the main thing that first got me being tired of Atlanta was the fact that I worked in the entertainment industry. So after college, I did an internship, and I was like thrown into the midst of the entertainment industry. Like, hi, the people who I was working with, like I was thrown into a world that I had no idea about. Like, I thought I wanted to work in the entertainment industry. Like, I thought I wanted to work in radio. I thought I wanted to like be in that world, but yeah, no. I did enjoy it like while I was doing it though. Like, I had a time in my life. Like, the people who I worked with, I loved. Like, it was a great time, you know, being in my early 20s and like being in the who's who in the rooms and all of that. Like, I loved it. And then even after my internship, I worked in different radio capacities here and there. So I guess like growing up in Atlanta, I never imagined ever leaving. Like, I loved it growing up there. But now I'm 30. I guess I left when I was 35. And so now it's just like, I just needed change. I have 2 kids now, and Atlanta is still a great city. Like, I love how it's full of black people who are doing well, so many black attorneys, black doctors. You know, I love that it's a great city for blacks to do well in. Like, I love that for black people. And but the other side of Atlanta that I don't like is how it's turned into so many, like, kind of keeping up with the Joneses mentality, and like, you know, everybody wants to make it there, and everybody wants to, you know, be something in the entertainment industry, and it's just kind of a lot now. Not to mention the horrible traffic now that so many people have moved to Atlanta, which a lot of people are telling me that Dallas traffic was bad or like as bad as Atlanta. No. No, 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 no. Now that I've been in Dallas area, DFW Metroplex, Texas for a year, no. Atlanta's traffic is still 10,000 times worse. Now, I will say that I do live on these like south of Dallas, Fort Worth. So I know that the traffic is worse north of Dallas, North Fort Worth, just like how in Atlanta, the traffic is way worse north of Atlanta than it is south of Atlanta. Well, now really all of Atlanta is always traffic, but anyway, y'all get my point. Biggest culture shock, I guess, is like how big everything is for one. Like, everything is big, the stores are big. It just seems like everything is bigger and like more spacious. The restaurants, like, which is a great thing. Like, I love that, because I feel like Atlanta is, I don't know, I feel like the growth in Atlanta, a lot of restaurants and things just aren't built for as many people that are in Atlanta now. So like, whereas like in Atlanta, you don't have to wait hours for a table at a restaurant because it's just so small, you know, they can't hold that many people. I just feel like it's so many restaurants here that are like big, it can hold just a lot of people. So it's like, that's a plus, I guess. In the DFW Metroplex, it's like so many restaurants. Anything that you want, anything you could think of is here, except wings. So like Atlanta, y'all gonna have them pepper wings, like, which I do miss, because you're not gonna find wings like that here. It's like Wingstop, like, but as far as like all the wing places like that in Atlanta, here, no. Here is like Mexican, barbecue, Thai, Asian, pizza, really everything except wings. But the food here is really, really good. Like, when we first moved here, we were eating out all the time because it was just so many restaurants around us. It's so many restaurants. It's like you could try a different restaurant every day. Like, so we were eating out a lot, and the food is really, really good. Yeah, like how I was saying, everything is big. It's like bigger roads, wider roads, bigger parking lots, bigger grocery stores, HEB. Like, I'm just used to Publix, Kroger, you know, in Atlanta. Walmart in Atlanta. But like the HEB here is so big and like HEB is like a whole thing here. Like, and I do love it. I love that grocery store. I do love it. Like, I be going to HEB all the time. Like, that is the best thing I love so far about living here, the grocery store HEB. Another thing that I like about here is that everywhere I've been to, I don't have to pay for parking. Like, that was another thing. Like in Atlanta, I feel like everywhere we went, we had to pay for parking. Everywhere. Like, no matter what, you got to pay for parking. And it's going to be $20 outright or more to pay for parking anywhere you go. Whereas here, it's like we go so many places. Like, we went to see fireworks, and we went to like, just everywhere we go, anything like we go to, the parking is free. Like, even the parking decks, like there's this little eating area where it's like a whole bunch of restaurants, and like this little water area. It's like an entertainment little area, whatever, but there's a parking deck there, but the parking is free. Like, you don't pay to park. So I love that. It just feels like it's just more room to breathe here in Texas. Like, it's just built for a lot of people, and I like that part. Okay, another thing that I love about living in Texas so far is I love the customer service. I just feel like everywhere we go, the customer service is so good. Like, people greet you, people are friendly. I just feel like people are just nice. Like, I feel like the customer service here is just really, really good. So I love that. In Atlanta, the customer service, from like my experience, I mean, it's okay, but I just feel like a lot of places, they can do better. Especially like some of the restaurants in Atlanta where it's like, you know, they add gratuity onto every restaurant. You know, they already have automatic gratuity these days. And the servers don't care to be nice or anything, you know, they already have the gratuity. But I mean, some places I had good customer service in Atlanta, some not, but I don't know, just in my experience. But so far here in Texas, like, I just feel like every place that we've been to has been great customer service. The thing I love about Texas is the friendliness of people. Like, people just talk to you. And then again, let me add that I do live on the south part of DFW Metroplex. So I don't know how it is up north, Plano and Frisco and McKinney and Allen and all those suburbs up north. I'm not sure how it is up there. But down on the south part of Dallas, Fort Worth, where I live, everybody is so friendly. Like, people hold open doors, and like people make conversation with you, and people speak. And like, when I go to my kids' schools, you know, people are friendly and they talk and they have conversation with you, and I really like that. And usually I have like social anxiety really bad, like especially when I was in Atlanta. But here it's like, I don't know, I just feel so much more open, and like, I don't know, people are just nice here, and I'm just feeling it. I like it. So I don't know, I just talk back. I'm able to converse and hold a conversation back with people here. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've just turned to a better person here in Texas for some reason. I don't know, I just am. People always tell me that the traffic in Dallas is just as bad as Atlanta. I have not seen that. And in my experience so far, living here for a year, I see that the traffic here is more so morning traffic, morning rush hour traffic, evening rush hour traffic, and that's it. In Atlanta, in my experience, I lived in Smyrna in Cobb County, the traffic was all day. So when I would leave, it's traffic on that main road that I would have to leave out on in Smyrna. Getting on the highway in Smyrna is traffic. Going up north is traffic. Going down south to the airport, or I'm a flight attendant. So getting to Hartsfield Airport, traffic. It was traffic all day, no matter the time of day. It was traffic in my experience. In Dallas area, for the most part, mostly the highways that I'll get on, I'm going to the airport or I'm going to Fort Worth. And I never run into traffic. Like, it might slow down a little bit, but it's not like standstill traffic, or it's not like horrible traffic like people were saying it was like Atlanta. Nope, it's not. In my experience, I can say Atlanta traffic is still way more horrible than Dallas, Fort Worth traffic. Maybe, and again, it is because I'm on the south end of the DFW Metroplex and I'm not in the north end, so I do know traffic is worse up there. Even like North Fort Worth, like Alliance, Keller area, I know traffic can be kind of heavy up there. And I'm sure traffic is heavy in Frisco up there and everything too, but I have not experienced bad traffic like Atlanta, so I'm just, that's all I gotta say. So again, the food here in Texas, where I live, it's just, I love it because it's just so many different options. Like it's Texas barbecue, Thai, Asian, seafood, Tex-Mex, authentic Mexican food. It's a lot of brunch places, like so many different breakfast places, like, and then that's not even talking about like the little fast food restaurants, but these are just like actual, you know, restaurants, like sit down restaurants. It's so many options and everything is so good, y'all. Like, and I'm not just saying that because I love Texas, which I do love Texas, but like y'all, the food is so good. Like I'm telling y'all, if you move here for anything else, if you don't move here for anything else, move here for the food. I'm telling you. Well, unless you just want wings, like you can stay in Atlanta. But everything else, I'm telling y'all, is good. Customer service is good. I'm telling y'all, it's good, it's good. Family life. So that's another reason, you know, why I decided to move here, because I do have kids. And I was like, I just feel like it's very kid friendly, more kid friendly here, very family oriented here, like, and it is in my experience. I'm not saying Atlanta is not. Like Atlanta has a lot of parks and a lot of, you know, kid friendly things as well. So that's one thing that's like both, like Atlanta's is the same way. But it's just so many parks around and so many libraries and just so many kid friendly things to do here. Like you're gonna spend a lot of money when you move to Texas because it's so much to do and it's so much to eat. So much to do and it's so much to eat. Community events and, you know, farmers markets and and like, yeah, like I said, Atlanta did have that as well, but it's just, I hated going places in Atlanta because of the traffic. Like I just I didn't even want to go anywhere in Atlanta because I just didn't want to get in my car and have to be in traffic. So going anywhere in Atlanta was just like you know, for me, like I didn't enjoy going anywhere. Atlanta just wasn't for me. That's all. That's just what it is. As much as I loved Atlanta, it just wasn't for me anymore. That's all. Well, I don't even have to say that I missed it because I'm still based in Atlanta as a flight attendant. So I still have to like fly to Atlanta and I start my trips out of the Atlanta airport. So it's like, I'm not like just completely gone from Atlanta, you know. So I'm still able to, you know, experience Atlanta a little bit by going when I have to go to work. So I don't have to like miss it or anything just yet. The school. So I love the school so far. The communication, the teachers seem like they really enjoy being teachers. Now, this is just my experience. This is where I'm living at. So if you have a different experience, I'm sorry. But I love like the schools, the teachers. My kids love their school. I feel like it's so many elementary schools like around here. Like it's so many elementary schools. So I feel like because of that, the teachers don't get so burnt out. Like really, elementary school right here, elementary school right here, elementary school right here, elementary school, like it's elementary schools all around. Like it's like a lot of elementary schools around here, and I just feel like that's better. You know, I don't know, but yeah, I just really love the schools. Like that was this past year, like it was great, no complaints at all. So another thing that I like about Texas is that it's a slower life here, at least in my experience so far for this past year and where I live. It's just like a slower pace of life. Like it's just, you know, everybody's just normal. Everybody here is, you know, nobody's like hustling all the time. Nobody's like trying to keep up with the image here. Nobody's trying to work in the entertainment industry here. It's just normal, regular, everyday life. Like, and that's what I love. I just feel so at peace here. It's just like, I just love the slow living. Like I even started a garden outside in my backyard and on my patio, and I just would have never done that in Atlanta. Like, I mean, I know that I can. I don't want people to be like, you could have did a garden in Atlanta. Like, I know that. I'm just saying me, in my experience, because I'm so at peace now here, living here in Texas, is like, now I want to start a garden here. Now I'm just like a different person here. Now I'm just enjoying hobbies here. I live slow here. Like, so that's just what I'm saying. Just like a different person here where I want to do a garden here. I want to live slow. I want to do hobbies here. So I'm just a different person now, and I just love it. I feel so at peace. I feel so at home. Like, I've never wanted to decorate anywhere I lived before because I knew I wasn't going to be there. Like, I'd be like, I know I'm not going to live here after a year. I know I'm going to be gone. But now that I live here in Texas, like, I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I'm not going nowhere, at least for a while, at least till my kids get grown. Then I might move somewhere else, move out the country. But for now, I'm loving it. I love our home. I love where we live. I love the suburb I picked. I love their schools. I love everything. I have never felt so at peace in my life than now at 36 and living here in Texas. So mental health just literally feels so much better living here in Texas. I just feel so at peace. I just feel calmer. I feel less stressed. I can enjoy my weekends. I'm not always in traffic when I go places. Like, I just enjoy going out and being around the people that's here. I just love it. So there are some things that like I do miss about Atlanta. I do miss my friends. I went to high school. I went to elementary, middle school, but I don't have any friends from elementary or middle school. But I miss like my high school, college friends. Like, I miss certain restaurants. My sister still lives there. I miss like us living right there beside each other. And I have family in Kennesaw. I have family like in North Atlanta still. I miss being close to them. I miss Publix. I miss the buy one get one free at Publix. So there are like some things that I do miss about Atlanta. But overall, Atlanta is just isn't for me anymore. I feel like Atlanta like helped shape me and like who I grew up to be. Like, I lived in Atlanta my whole life, and just now in this phase of my life, it's just Texas is for me now, and I am loving it. I have never been happier than I am now living in Texas, y'all. So if you are thinking about moving or leaving Atlanta and moving somewhere, or just leaving your hometown or moving anywhere, like, just do it. It did cost a lot of money, but thankfully, thank God, I had it somehow. So it cost thousands and thousands of dollars. I did use U-Haul to for the pods, and like we put our stuff in the U-Haul pods, and then U-Haul shipped it from Atlanta to here, and they just dropped it off in our driveway, and then we unloaded the pods, and then U-Haul came and picked up the pods. I drove my car, so we drove the whole way. It was I think it took, was it 14 hours or 12 hours? I think it was like about 12 hours. We drove the car the whole way. It was a lot getting settled, like with the schools and having to like, and then my 8-year-old's autistic and having to do new paperwork and the IEP, and it was a lot with getting him. He had to switch from 3 different schools, child. So that was a lot. It was just a lot of paperwork involved. One thing, the utilities here is very different. I feel like in Atlanta, we all just use Georgia Power. Like, we sign up for Georgia Power and that's it. Like, it's easy. Here in Texas, it's 50 million different utility companies that you can choose from. And it's expensive. The utility bill this month is like $500. Last month it was like $400. It's expensive. So that was weird. I feel like it's weird that it's so many different utility companies that you choose from. It's not like just one, like Georgia Power. It's like a lot. And then it's expensive. The bill is expensive. So yeah. But other than that, I think that's the one bad thing I have to say about Texas so far. But so far this year has been just amazing. I love it. If you are thinking about moving from Atlanta or moving wherever you are, your time is up, you've been thinking about it, this is your sign to just go ahead and make that happen. So thank y'all so much for watching, and until next time, toodles.